Alright students, see this question. That is, four students A, B, C and D. They determine the pH of water, lemon juice and dilute sodium bicarbonate solution. So what all we have got? We have got lemon juice, then we have pH, determine the pH of water. First it is water and then lemon juice, and another is dilute sodium bicarbonate solution. Dilute sodium bicarbonate solution. Alright. They recorded their observation and arranged them in descending order of pH values as follows. Alright, so that is descending order. That means the highest pH value will be, now you should see over here that water is a neutral liquid, lemon juice, this is an acid, citric acid will be present, lemon juice, and dilute sodium bicarbonate, this is a salt of strong base and weak acid. So this is basic in nature. So the highest pH will be that of sodium bicarbonate, and when you descend it, then after that water, it is neutral, and lemon juice, this has got acidic, so it will be having least pH. Now let us see where our options match. Sodium bicarbonate should be the highest one. So we have in the option D, you can see sodium bicarbonate solution, then you have water, and then you have lemon juice. So the D option will be the right option. That is D option, in which we are getting sodium bicarbonate highest pH, then water, and then lemon juice. Alright, now let's come to another question. Alright, this is 2015. Define a universal indicator. Mention its one use. And then solution A gives pink color when a drop of phenolphthalein indicator is added to it. Solution B gives red color when a drop of methyl orange is added to it. What type of solutions are A and B, and which one of the solutions A and B will have higher pH value? Alright, so let us do first the first part of it. Define the universal indicator. What is a universal indicator? Universal indicator is a mixture of different indicators and covers the whole range of pH. Whole range of pH from 1 to 14. Alright, it covers the whole range of pH. I told you that indicators are pH sensitive, and universal indicator, this is a mixture of indicators and this covers the whole pH range, so we call it as universal indicator. Now the next part of it, that is solution A gives pink color when a drop of phenolphthalein indicator is added to it. Now phenolphthalein, this will in acid solution, this is colorless, and in basic solution this turns pink color. Alright, so when they are telling that solution A gives pink color when a drop of phenolphthalein indicator is added to it, that means solution A is a base. Alright, and solution B gives red color when a drop of methyl orange is added to it. So what type of solutions are A and B? Methyl orange, this is in the acid. Methyl orange is methyl orange, this will give a orange or red color. In acid and in base, this will give yellow color. Alright, this gives yellow color. So B is an acid, whereas A is a base. So A and B, which one will have a higher pH value? So higher pH value will be that of higher pH will be that of A, because A is a base. So higher pH will be that of base. Alright, now let us see the C part of it. C part, name one salt whose solution has pH more than 7 and one salt whose solution has a pH less than 7. Alright, so pH greater than 7 salt with pH greater than 7. What we can write? That is Na2CO3. We can also write NaHCO3. Alright. Anything K2CO3, these salts, they have got pH greater than 7. And the one whose pH is less than 7. So pH less than 7. pH less than 7, this we can write a salt of weak base and a strong acid such as ammonium chloride. Okay, now let's see. So these are the questions of this chapter, acids and bases. For the past couple of years up to 2015, we have done these questions. All right. Now let us see next chapter. Ma'am, ma'am, ma'am.